Maggio and Marilyn Monroe. They heard about this little winery in Napa Valley that was making champagne in the method Champenois style, and so they decided to get out of Hollywood and get out of New York and go drive in the country, and so they went over to the side of the building and rang the doorbell, and out stepped little Hans Cornell. Recognized America's couple, took him inside the winery across the way. They watched him as he demonstrated all the different ways that he was making his champagne. He brought him in here, which was his office, this little room here, little couch there. They sat down on the couch. Hans proceeded to pour him all the different champagnes that he made at the time. Marilyn became particularly fond of the Brut champagne, which is the second one that you guys had today. And they spent the better part of the afternoon drinking champagne, telling each other stories. At the end of the afternoon, they loaded about 3 cases of champagne in the back of the limousine and back to San Francisco. Story has it that Marilyn thought that was so much fun over the course of the next 9 to 12 months. She came up here half a dozen times. She called the limo driver, jump in the back of the limo, they come in the back door, sit on the couch. Little Hans come running with some chilled Brut champagne for her, and they spend the better part of the afternoon drinking champagne, telling each other stories, load a couple more cases in the back of the limousine and back to San Francisco. The final Marilyn anecdote was that she was shooting a movie down in Hollywood that required a bathtub scene full of champagne. They held up shooting for 4.5 days until little Hans Cornell could load up his 51 Ford pickup truck with about 10 cases of Brut champagne to motor down to the movie studio to fill up her bathtub so they could finish shooting the movie. So that's the Marilyn connection.
I love that story.
When we took over the winery in 19